Hi guys, my name is Kin Ryan. Welcome to my channel. This video is not gonna be entertaining or interesting or fun. So if you expect contents like that, then this video is not for you. It's gonna be a quite messy video because I don't have anything in my mind. I don't know how to express my feelings and thoughts. Rather than saying that this video is for you guys, actually, it's for me. It's more like for me. In the future, when I watch it again, I don't know if I would do that. But just I feel like, I'm never this kind of person who will record something like this because I feel like it's meaningless, nonsense for me, and I just don't like that. But at the same time, I feel like if I don't capture the moments and the feelings and everything right now, in the future, what if I forget? I feel like I will forget about everything. I don't want my channel to be negative or to make people sad all the time, so I will just try to tell the story in a different way, okay? I'm not gonna be dramatic or anything because I know that a lot of you guys, a lot of people out there, they have experienced this. It's pretty normal, People come, people go. So this video is a letter to my grandma. If you expect seeing me crying in this video, it's not gonna be possible because even if I will do it, I'll cut it out, okay? So let me briefly talk about her story. She's literally a legend. I think she's a miracle. She had lived nearly 100 years. She had been through a lot of things as well. War period, losing family members, everything like this. Even though she had lived for so long, she never enjoyed. She never got any pleasure in her life or something like this because she's too poor. She had never tried nice food, expensive food. She had never been outside of her comfort zone to explore the world, see different things. I still remember one thing when she was still here and she was too old, right? So when she realized that picking up the trash on the street, like paper, food can, they could bring her money, and she was literally stocking trash at home because she had never earned money, and for her, she's like, oh, if she could work harder, get some income, right? So she's hardworking in her entire life. Even though she had lived for so long, she had been suffering and working hard at the same time, which is kind of miserable, if this is the correct word. I spent my childhood with her because my parents were too busy. They were always working. As a result, she came to our home and took care of us, me and my siblings. So she was always there in my childhood. At that time, she was even closer to me compared to my parents. Time flies, right? And I grew up, and then she went back to where she lived. We used to visit her once or twice per year. But then I grew up, I have my dreams to chase, I have different things to do. I just started to get busy. So I didn't have time for her anymore. And every time when I visited her, she always told me, Ryan, why don't you stay longer? You have time, right? Why don't you stay maybe 1 week, 2 weeks? And I was always like, no, I can't because I have something to do. I needed to work or something. I always ended up staying 1 or 2 days. And of course she was not that happy, but it's in the past anyways. And then one day came, it's like a nightmare. I was in Russia studying, and then my mom wrote to me. It was 2 years ago, by the way. She said Kin, probably your grandma couldn't make it because she got super ill. I don't know, it was something like fever, but it's a strong one or something. And then she went to the hospital and everyone said, oh, she's not gonna make it because she's too old already. And her body condition was getting worse, right? I was on the way to my university on the bus, right? And I was reading all the messages and all the memories just suddenly, just started to flash back or something. And I was crying. But at that time, I couldn't do anything, right? Because I wouldn't make it even if I go back. And I had school, and I was kind of broke as well. And luckily, 1 week later, my mom said that she's completely fine. She got recovered and everything was like a miracle, right? And then one thing happened. She started to forget about something. She lost her memories. Old people are always like this. They start to forget about things and people when they get older. Pretty normal, right? As long as she's living, I couldn't ask much more than that, right? Now I started to think, actually 2 weeks ago I was thinking about this. When I was young, I always wanted to make my grandma happy. I was thinking if one day I would start to work and get income, I could buy her some nice food that she likes, right? Bring her to have a little tour around the cities or anywhere, right? Just to make her happy in general. But then after this thing, I was a little bit sad. She couldn't remember me. I even went back to visit her after this thing. And she was like, who are you? Something like this, laughing and talking to me. But the way she talked to me was not like talking to her grandson. It was more like talking to someone she likes. But then she asked me who are you or something. I was like, No, I'm just your grandson. And since that moment, I realized that I could never do the things that I always wanted to do. Besides, I was so broke as well. And this year, I started to earn money through YouTube. I started to have my job and everything, started to get my dreams come true. That's why I was thinking about that, but it's kind of coming meaningless because she couldn't remember me. But anyways, that's not the main thing. I actually regret a little bit that I didn't do much that I could, but it's fine because we should focus on the present. I always imagine the moment when she's proud of me, like I do something big. For example, in the future, I will become successful, I will become somebody finally, and she realized that, oh, this is my grandson, he's doing something big, I'm proud of him, something like this. It wouldn't happen, but it's still fine for me. Yeah, I'm sentimental, I can be emotional as well, but I'm not always like, oh, I can't do this anymore, so I'm gonna give up on myself, I'm not gonna do this anymore, I'm just gonna lay there, do nothing. I'm not that kind of person, so yeah, it's fine for me. I always want to prove to my family that I can do something more than they could have imagined. Like, I want to prove my values to them. Yesterday, yeah, it's yesterday. It felt like so long already, but it's just yesterday. My brother told me that she passed away, and honestly, I expected it already. It's not like something that no one could have expected, right? So it's pretty fine. I wasn't crying at all, I wasn't doing anything, but just my emotion at that moment was like, oh, okay. Probably my mom is gonna be really sad because my mom is the closest person to her. And I was like telling them, oh, it's okay, just don't be sad. And I wrote to my mom like, don't be sad, really. We all expected this already, and let's just hope that she finally can rest from the pain. But then at the same time, it's kind of ironic because we always wanted to visit her, but we couldn't. Even this moment right now, we can't because of the situation. I can't fly there anymore. If I fly back to Hong Kong, I need to go quarantine. When I go to China, I need to go another quarantine because China right now is not open. As a result, I will need to go quarantine for around 1 month. In other words, we can't even see her last moment. But I do think that that's not like the really bad thing. The worst thing is actually my life started to get better, you know? As I said, she had always been suffering in her life. So if my life is getting better, I could do something to make her happier and make her life better, right? But now it's not gonna be possible. Not like in super depression or something. Yeah, I'm heartbroken, but I think I have been quite ready for this already. Now I'm gonna tell my feelings and my plan right now. I'm not like that kind of person who will be like so down and so negative after experiencing something like this. Instead, this thing kind of provides me more motivation. Like, I want to work on myself even harder. I want to climb even higher. Not only for her, for myself, for my family. I wanted to make her proud. I just hope that I can make her happy in a different way. And one day when I see her again, she will be like, oh, this is my grandson, you know, good job, well done, something like this. People come and people go, it's pretty normal. We still need to live, right? We can't just stop right here because of things like this happen. There's still a long way for me to keep walking, and I really hope that one day when I finish my journey, I can tell everyone that there's nothing left in this world. I've completed everything that I wanted to do, so now I can go peacefully. Her story kind of told me that, like, I don't want to live like her, I don't want to be like her, still suffering at the last moment. It's really not a good thing. So yeah, after all, 2020 is a really strange year, you know? I gained a lot of things. At the same time, I lost something as well. The biggest thing happened to me this year is that I got you guys backing me up, so I'm really grateful about this. Now there's a sentence which can describe me pretty well, I think. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I feel like this thing, yeah, I will be sad. I am sad, yeah. But I will work even harder after this thing. I will try my best to achieve things that I want, so she can still see that somehow, I don't know, somewhere. And I also hope that she will be blessing me during my journey. I always say that I'm not a good speaker, so let me end this video with a song, because I want to be a musician, right? So yeah. So this song is not for you guys, it's for her. For myself as well, actually. She can kill with her smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual eyes. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to love, she can take you or leave you. can ask for the truth, but she'll never believe you. She'll take what you give her as long as it's free. She steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, she never gives up. She never gives in. She just changes her mind. She promised you more than the Garden of Eden. Then she carelessly cut you and laughed while you're bleeding. She bring out the best and the worst you can be. Blame it all on yourself, 'cause she's always the sweetest to me. Anyways, that's it. I really appreciate if you're still watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time, okay?